So, hi friends, welcome back to Code Explorer. Here I am Pavitra Banerjee with you, and you are watching this video as a part of our C programming tutorial series. Okay, so we have already discussed about introduction of C. That today I want to give you a quick reminder of that. So, in 1972, famous American computer scientist Sir Dennis Ritchie invented and developed C programming language, and so C has already crossed its 50th birthday, and it is too much relevant today also, and I think it will be relevant uh, forever. It is why, because that C programming has its own beauty, and it has its own power to support programmers, and it has the ability to uh, uh, give the access to programmers to directly connect with the hardware of our systems. Okay, and we have already seen that how we can install our VS Code IDE and MinGWC compiler in our system, and then we have discussed something about our C programming tutorial. So if you have not checked this yet, then please go to the link in the description box and in the I button to explore this C programming series. Okay, so today what will I do? Today I want to discuss about data types in C programming. Okay, so let me go here in my VS Code, and I will simply create a new file here, which will be tutorial6.c. Okay, and here first I will include our standard io.h, include standard io.h, stdio.h, and then I want to I will use the emit abbreviation of VS Code, and here I will pass nothing. Okay, and here I want to write an simple printf function, which will be welcome to Code Explorer. Okay, so now if I okay, so we have to give the semicolon here. Okay, and now if I run this code using our code runner extension, here you can see that it is welcome to Code Explorer. Sorry, and unintentionally comma was given there, so I want to run it again. So welcome to Code Explorer. Okay, so I think you have remind all them. Okay, so today we will discuss about data types in C. So now I want to say you that we have four fundamentals uh, data types in C programming. So one is basic data types. Here inside this basic data types, what we have integer, we have characters, we have float, we have double. These types of data types is known as basic data types or fundamental data types in C programming. Then we have some derived data types, which is let's array. We have pointer. We will use pointer. We will learn about arrays also. We have union. These are known as our derived data types. Okay, and then we have an enumeration data types, and the enumeration data types is the symbol of this is known as enum in C programming. Okay, so if you see that this is enum, so this is a C keyword you can see here. So I don't want to use this right now, so I will simply delete this. Okay, but we will discuss we will learn about enumeration data types in our later videos in this series. And then we have another data type, which is known as void. So void is nothing but it's known as an empty data type. Okay, so when we don't want to return anything, as you can see that when we are using integers, and then at that time we have to return 0, because we have to return something to our CPU. But when we don't want to return anything, at that time we can use our void data type. Okay, so I think you have got the point. And what we have, I want to show you something. As you can see that I am now inside of this w3resource.com, and here we have C data type. Okay, and here you can see I will give this link of this page with you in the description box. uh, Here you can see that all three compilers support four fundamental data types. One is character, one is integer, one is float, and one is double. So these are the basic data types. Okay, so what is the basic data types? I have already discussed about you that. Then you can see that we have in the description it is written that a single byte, sorry, a single byte, that means 8 bits. Okay, and can store one character data type. So that means I think you know the mathematical calculation between bits and byte. So bits are basically uh, uh, 8 bits make 1 byte. Then 1024 byte makes 1 kilobyte, that means kb. Then 1024 kb makes 1 mb. Then 1024 mb makes 1 gb. I think you know this. Okay, so this is the calculation behind this. And here you can see that here we have, here in this website, all of the description is given here. So I will recommend you to read this, because this will helpful for you. Because not only seeing any videos on YouTube will help you to learn C programming tutorial or C programming or any other programming language, but you have to read the blog, the documentation, to learn more. Okay, so I will share this with you. And here you can see the following table shows the size and range of the type specifiers on most common implementation in our I think you know that we have 16-bit architecture, we have 32-bit architecture, we have 64-bit architecture, 86-bit architecture. So what they are, so when we use these types of architecture, at that time the variables, that means our data types, can change its own values to store a variable. Data types are usually used to store something, some data. Okay, so when we run our code on 32 bits architecture, at that time it will take, if I want to store an integer one value there, at that time it will take 1 byte, that means 8 bits. Okay, so when it will change to our 84 bit, 86 bit architecture, 64 bit architecture, it will change its value also. It will take more value, it will take more bits, more bytes. Okay, so I think you don't need to remind this, and I will not suggest you to write this in a notebook also, because I think that in your notebook you should write the important things that which you want to remind all the time. But this is the thing you don't need to remind. You have to just simply go to on Google and you can search that what you want to know, and you will got the point. But uh, now I want to run this code here, the size and range of for three data types in our system. So I will simply copy these, and I will simply go here and I will control all, and then I will comment all of them. Then I will paste these here, and then I will run this code. At the time you can see that here the types and bytes, the characters and the bytes are written here. Okay, so I will suggest you to run these, and you should follow the instructions, follow these, because it will helpful for you. Okay, and here we have another thing I want to show you, that here the minimum and maximum values of C data types in our system. So I will suggest you to run these also to check, but I will not check it here right now, because I have already checked this. So this is for today. This is known as data types. So we will discuss about data types when we will learn about data structures also, in C programming series, in this series. So this is the basics of data types. I think you guys have got the point that you don't need to remind this. You just have to simply go on Google and search this. That what data type you want to know, and how much memory it takes, and how much how what is the range of this data type in your system. That may be 16-bit architecture, that may be 32-bit, that may be 64-bit, that may be 86-bit. Okay, so I think this is for today, and hope you guys have understood that what I am going to say you. And um, if you this video was helpful for you, then please hit the like button and leave a beautiful comment for me that uh, if you have learned something new from here. And I will discuss about a very important topic in the next video, which is operators in C programming. Okay, so if you want to see that video also, then please subscribe this channel to get the notifications when I will upload the video. Okay, so I will see you in the next video. Till then, stay safe and happy coding.